Sports Tonight at channelstv.com. We're taking a look at the 19th edition of the National Sports Festival. We're looking at ways it can get better. We're looking at ways that we can sustain those talents that were discovered at the National Sports Festival. Damilola says facilities, states, when it goes round, when you put together those facilities, don't abandon them after the competition. We must imbibe the maintenance culture and keep it going. Let's talk about the CAF Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations. Nigeria missed out in the last edition. It's good to know that we will be participating next year in Tanzania.
Yeah, it's good to know that we'll be back at the Under-17 AFCON. And for me, I'm looking at the nations there, especially the group where we find ourselves in Group A, Tanzania, Nigeria, Angola, and Uganda. And I'm asking, do we have any country here that has the pedigree to to actually?
But at that level,
that's what I'm saying. At that level, because there's little you know about these players that will be coming to the tournament. But it's good, just like you said. At least we've been able to nurture some boys that are good enough to represent us at the African, and we have a massive pedigree at this level.
Yeah,
a record world.
But it worries, it worries us that we didn't feature last year, the last edition. So coming back to this one, we should be coming back to once again prove that we are indeed five-time world champions. And it's very, very important. So Group A, we have the host, Tanzania, Nigeria, Angola, and Uganda. In Group B, there's Guinea, Cameroon, Morocco, and Senegal. So that's it for the Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations, Group A and B. The tournament will kick off on April the 14th with the two top teams, the top two teams of each group progressing to the semifinals and qualifying for the 2019 FIFA Under-17 World Cup, which I think is the major objective.
That's the major objective. It's the major objective because really, you know, in this part of the world, if these guys do not get to the World Cup, nobody will remember them. That's the point. Nobody will remember them. So for them, that's the major objective. Winning this competition is a bonus, but just being the top two is the priority, at least from the World Cup.
I totally agree. That's a big priority right there. Just to also let you know that the Super Eagles, the Egyptian FA, they've announced March the 16th as the date that they're going to play Nigeria. It's good. It's good. That's a fantastic way to prepare for next year AFCON.
For me, probably the biggest nation we could play at this time when it comes to the African continent, because I'm looking around. Which other nation will you have played that will be bigger than Egypt anyway?
We'll play Cameroon, Ghana. You know that it's not a friendly match.
Well, maybe because of the rival, but I think technically Egypt will give us a bigger test than most of them. Because Ghana will most likely play what we play. But Egypt gives you a different dimension, a different idea of what you probably will test the team better, in my opinion. And I think it's top-notch friendly. I just hope that we'll probably have one more just before the Nations Cup. But at least it's in June.
Yeah,
but so this is a very good start.
Play match, maybe play one more or two more.
This match will be 3 days after the last qualifier against Seychelles.
So March the 16th, the Egyptian FA, they've announced that they're going to play the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So it's the Pharaohs of Egypt taking the Super Eagles of Nigeria. I totally agree with Damilola, the Egyptian team, good team, actually test your technicalities. We're looking forward to that one. Let's take a look at the latest FIFA ranking. The latest FIFA ranking, what does it say for Nigeria? Still 4th in Africa and 44th in the world. Does this FIFA ranking worry you in any way?
No. I'm not really bothered. Although there was a time when you had the likes of Cape Verde ahead of Nigeria, but I think
and then we're winning matches,
and then we're not
moving.
But I think this particular one is a good reflection of where we are, in my opinion. I think Senegal is doing better, way better right now. I think Tunisia is also there, Morocco. Yeah, I think 4th is not a bad placement for us, but I feel with our size and the talent that we have, we actually should be looking at the top 2 at any given time on the continent.
That's right. So that's it right there. Africa top 10, Senegal, and they're 23rd in the world. Tunisia is 2nd in Africa and 26th in the world. Morocco, 3rd in Africa and 40th in the world. Nigeria, they are 4th in Africa and 44th in the world. Congo DR, they're 5th and 49th in the world. Cameroon, Ghana, they're 6th and 51st in the world. Cameroon, they're 7th in Africa and 55th in the world. Egypt, they're 8th in Africa and 56th in the world. Burkina Faso, 9th in Africa and 61st in the world, while Mali, 10th in Africa and 64th in the world. Damilola, this one is a bit, okay, when you look at the top 3 teams ahead of Nigeria in Africa, we can, in a way, just agree to that. The FIFA ranking world top 10 teams. Belgium in number 1. Belgium, France, Brazil, Croatia, England, Portugal, Uruguay, Switzerland, Spain, and Denmark. I think Croatia
should be ahead of Brazil.
Yeah.
I'll put my money on that. Should be ahead of Brazil. That's the truth. Between Belgium and France, I don't have the exact figure now, but when I checked this afternoon, it's just about 1 point difference. I think Belgium is about 1,427 and France is about 1,426 or thereabout. It's just 1 point that's the difference between the two. But I think Croatia should be thought. I don't know why Brazil is there. I think England, maybe because of their performance at the World Cup. Portugal, for me, with their performance at the World Cup, are not making okay, they made it to the next stage of the UEFA Nations League. Maybe that is also counting in their favor. Because
that's also what pushed England.
I think that's also pushed England. Switzerland, for me, I really do not understand why
they are always in the top 10.
That's it.
FIFA's office is
I was going to say that. I was going to say that. But I wanted you to say it first.
It's okay. So that's the latest FIFA World Ranking. We've shown you the top 10 for Africa and, of course, the top 10 in the world. We still don't understand, most of us, even though FIFA tries to bring out all the coefficients and explain, we still don't understand sometimes how the FIFA ranking was. But the Super Eagles are 4th in Africa and 44th in the world. Let's hope that they improve on that one. Let me give you updates coming from Yola. We told you we are monitoring what's going on with that Nigeria Olympic Committee, AGM, and of course the elections. So I've got updates that you can use. The president is still Habu Gumel. Yeah, he's still the president. The first vice president, Solomon Ogba. Second vice president, Francis Obi. He said he was going to win that election, and he did. Third Vice President Ishaya Tikon, who is also the president of the Nigeria Table Tennis Federation. Secretary General is no longer Kupola, but Banji Oladapo. Banji Oladapo is now the new Secretary General of the Nigeria Olympic Committee. The Deputy Secretary General is Mohammed Abdullahi. Treasurer is Aliyu Bapa. And the Public Relations Officer is Femi Adetula. It's all about administration. Some new names. Let's see what they can bring new to the administration of the NOC.
Yeah, I think good one. And for me, I was going to say this earlier when we were talking about it. It's probably this is one election we are having in Nigerian sport that without any controversy. and that's credit to the NOC. I think the SecGen is making a return. He was once in that position. He's making a return. So if people had voted for him to come back, he must have done something good, I want to believe, during his last tenure. So we can only hope that these guys will, now they've won the election, they will buckle up, get the job done, ensure that Nigerian sport is elevated for it.
Very, very important. So that's it. Updates coming from the Nigeria Olympic Committee, Annual General Assembly, and of course the election that has just been concluded. Let me just tell you once again, Habu Gumel returns unopposed as the president of the Nigeria Olympic Committee. The first vice president is Solomon Ogba, who has been there, done that with athletics in Nigeria. Still right there with the Nigeria Olympic Committee. Second vice president is Francis Obi. Francis Obi is also the Badminton Federation of Nigeria president. The third vice president is Ishaya Tikon, who is also the president of the Nigeria Table Tennis Federation. The new Secretary General is Banji Oladapo, and you heard Damilola saying he is making a return to that position. Deputy Secretary General is Mohammed Abdullahi. Treasurer is Aliyu Bapa. And our friend and colleague, Public Relations Officer, is Femi Adetula. So that's it with the Nigeria Olympic Committee. Guys, this is it. Spirit of sportsmanship. No war. Just come out there. If you win, you win. If you don't win, you go home. And I think this is what we should be respecting. Just respect the values that, look, it's not do or die.
It's not do or die, but again, Austin, the other point we must note is you must also credit the election the committee that organized the election, because sometimes when the rules are also not clear, people will definitely raise eyebrows. So it's the whole organization of it. You must credit that's my view. That at least we can in Nigerian sports conduct an election, and then there is some peace thereafter.